So first things first, before hitting up the Christkindlmarket, I'm gonna meet up with my aunt and uncle here at Miller's Pub, a famous Chicago pub and bar. It's been here since 1935. Used to host a lot of celebrities. We're gonna grab some ribs and some famous Tom and Jerry's here in a little bit. Here I've got Miller's Pub's famous ribs with some mashed potatoes, some corn on the cob, and of course, the Tom and Jerry. This is their signature drink. It's got bourbon, rum, and eggnog. A lot of alcohol. Fill you up. Definitely warm your belly when you're walking outside in this winter weather here in Chi-Town. All right, guys, cheers. Merry Christmas. A Tom and Jerry at Miller's Pub. Oh, yeah. It's all over my mustache. It is delicious, though. Definitely worth coming here for.
Here I am, stirring my second Tom and Jerry.
Try a Tom and Jerry, a Miller's Pub tradition since 1935, and look at all this beautiful artwork that they have hanging here in the pub. Everything's decked out for Christmas. They got some signage here of the Gallio brothers who own Miller's Pub. They've owned it since the 1950s. All right, guys, that's a little glimpse of Miller's Pub. This place is really busy right now, but it's all decked out for Christmas. It's one of the best places to go in Chicagoland for a good meal and just to bring in the Christmas holiday. Trying to get through the door here. Thank you very much. There's the sign right there, Miller's Pub, since 1935. Got the L train right here next to Miller's Pub. I'm hoping to catch the train go by here pretty soon because they've decked out the L train with a little bit of a Christmas theme to it. They've got Santa Claus on the L train. Are these the hats, Kathy?
These are the hats.
Oh boy. How much are these? $3?
Let's see.
Ooh. Looking sharp, Jim. So you're a Christmas tree now. Or you had a Christmas tree growing out of your head.
I did.
Okay, there's an assortment. We have elf hat. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got elf hats, Christmas tree
We
hats.
have stuffing.
Does this stick straight up?
Every time we have a holiday, my aunt has to get decorative hats. So like the turkey race that we did in St. Louis a few weeks ago, we all were wearing turkey hats. She's the one that bought these, and now we're in Chicago for Christmas, and they're buying a bunch of Christmas hats to wear around this city today. So we're gonna be wearing Christmas hats, I think, throughout the rest of this vlog. I think it's gonna happen. It's totally gonna happen. So the things I do with my aunt and uncle here, this was all your idea. So we're going full Christmas today. We're gonna be celebrating the Christmas holiday, wearing some hats, heading up to the Christkindlmarket here in a little bit. But first, Kathy, you had something else planned. What was that?
Santa Speedo.
Santa Speedo. We're gonna see a Santa Speedo run. Where was this at? In River North?
Rush Street. We probably
Rush
are
Street.
too late. So we'll have to do it ourselves.
I need a Speedo. What did I get into? Right over there, you can see the bean. Got a big crowd looking at the Zamboni. Once the bus gets out of the way, the Zamboni machine is smoothing out the ice there for the ice skating rink here in the Chicago Loop. All right, let's keep going, find Rush Street. Hey, Merry Christmas. Thanks. So London isn't the only place with double-decker buses, apparently. We got them here in Chicago, too, for the architectural tours. So here's the Christmas tree in Millennium Park.
We're doing it here.
Here's the Christmas tree here in Millennium Park in Chicago. It is a 55-foot blue spruce. They just put this up a couple weeks ago. Very popular spot to pose, get in the Christmas spirit. Right next to the Christmas tree is the bean right over there. The famous Chicago bean that a lot of people like to take selfies at. And right there is the skating rink here in the heart of the Loop. Let's get a 360-degree shot of all the buildings here.
You mean the bar crawl?
Yeah, we're still walking around the streets of Chicago in full Christmas gear. I got an elf hat. She's got a Christmas tree, and Jim's got a, I don't know what you got, a stocking?
Christmas stocking cap.
It's a Christmas stocking cap. I think we're the only ones decked out today. Even though they got the Christkindlmarket, which eventually we're going to get to soon. But we're still trying to find the Santa Speedo race. I think you're making this up, Kathy. I don't believe you. I've never heard of this before. Never heard of it. All right, Lakeshore Drive. There's Trump Tower, the second tallest building in the city.
Oh yeah, I see the tree. Over there, see it?
And here is the bridge across the Chicago River coming right up here.
It's actually
Almost there. There's the Wrigley Building and Tribune Tower, and here is the Chicago River in December. There's no icebergs floating in it yet, but that's probably going to happen in January. And there's that new building there that just topped off, the third biggest building in the city. And here's the, yeah, that one right there.
Is that going to be offices or?
I think it's condominiums. But here's the Chicago River. All right, so we're in the River North area. This is another big Christmas tree they have here on display right below the Tribune Tower. And apparently a barrel of Jack Daniels in the shape of a Christmas tree. It's not as big as the one in Millennium Park, but it's still a nice looking Christmas tree. One thing I've always wanted to do is go across this bridge right here inside the Wrigley Building. I think that'd be awesome. So unfortunately, Tribune Tower is all under construction. Looks like they're doing some renovations here, but this building's famous because they have pieces of famous places from all over the world in the side of the building, including all 50 states in the United States. It's kind of cool to walk around and see that, but it's under construction right now. We found Santa Claus.
like a little baby.
Aw,
Okay,
look at
we're gonna
this.
do this.
Baby Jesus.
Okay.
So they got Santa Claus on display here with Mrs. Claus over,
Oh yeah, come on.
over here, if I can move around. It's Santa, I know him. I know him. They even have Santa's workshop. Jim, are you gonna go inside? I guess we could get a glimpse.
Okay, I'll go in.
We'll take a peek. We know the big guy's outside, he won't mind. Oh wow. This is cozy. Oh, they got a big rubber ducky.
Santa.
Yeah.
Here, let's peek out. I can't see.
There's a nice fireplace
Yeah,
and a Christmas tree.
You coming in?
It's like they're doing a little winter cleaning here. I'm just an elf in Santa's workshop. This is amazing. It's here at the Intercontinental Hotel in River North in Chicago. They even have Lincoln logs, little represent Illinois. All right, time to move on. So we're walking down the Mag Mile, Michigan Avenue here with our Christmas hats on. And this is literally one of the most luxurious shopping areas in the United States, definitely in Chicago. There's a lot of high-end shops on the street that stretches for a mile, hence the name. Getting all kinds of looks today. but we're walking around with some Christmas spirits. We're gonna see, we're still trying to find Rush Street right now.
I think we have to go off.
I think we have to keep going straight, but we're trying to get to that race still. Hopefully we can get there pretty soon. And right over there is the Chicago Water Tower. It's one of the few structures that survived the fire. And we are continuing to walk through the Mag Mile once this traffic gives up. Right here, this is classic Chicago architecture. Gotta love that corner window there, the window base sticking out.
Good, man.
Old school Chicago architecture there. So it's really, really loud in here. This is Butch McGuire's in Chicago. We missed the Santa Speedo race. It's over. We missed it. We got tied up walking up here, so we decided to go to Butch McGuire's instead. It's one of the best Christmas bars in the city of Chicago. So we're having a couple beers and here instead, but you can see, cheers. They go all out with the decoration. They even have a double-decker train that is running around the entire ceiling of the bar, which is pretty cool. So maybe next year we'll do the Santa Speedo race instead. It's something maybe I can train for. We'll see. So right now I'm walking through the Viagra Triangle. That's what they call this section of the Gold Coast. It's named so because a lot of older, wealthy, rich men that live around this Gold Coast area like to go out and flirt with young, beautiful ladies.
There's one now.
And there's one right here. But they like to flirt with young, beautiful ladies that go out to the bars here and the nightclubs to have a good time. So this whole area here in the Gold Coast has been nicknamed the Viagra Triangle of Chicago.
For the young, beautiful ladies.
There's a few right there. Kind of funny, you can see a pigeon walked across the cement when it was curing here in the Gold Coast. I love this building. I don't know the name of it, but it's a really cool looking building. So look at this line just to get into the world's largest Starbucks here in Chicago. It's a 5-story high Starbucks. I wonder how long this line is. I think it's like an hour wait.
How long have you been here?
Jeez. Well, one of these days I'll get in there, I'll do a vlog on this, but this is ridiculous. It's like an hour wait just to get into Starbucks.
Yes, it's good.
Christmas shopping is fully underway here in Chicago. About to go across the Chicago River. They've got a kind of an inscription or a statue of Fort Dearborn, one of the first military forts in the state of Illinois.
Where's it at? On the other side?
I'm not sure, it's somewhere around here. Here's a nice view of the Chicago River, the Trump Tower towering overhead. Chicago Blues.
Move on, buddy.
This is where they win electric. And here's the Art Institute right here.
Yeah.
Here's the famous lions in front of the Art Institute of Chicago.
Hey, school bus. That could be a choir and singing it at the top.
All right, we took a detour into the Palmer House Hotel, but we're finally going to the Christkindlmarket here in Chicago. Still decked out. Oh, she's got some lights. But it's a beautiful hotel. It's very old. Check out these ceilings they got here. And a Christmas tree. But we are on the way to the Christkindlmarket here in a little bit. Gotta get some spice wine. Cool looking statues, and we're heading down the lobby. They got, look at that, it's the Monroe, the L train right there coming into the lobby.
Isn't that cute?
That is cool. I like that.
Selfie pose.
It is. Yeah, we can do a selfie right here. Selfie by the Monroe L train going right through the lobby here at the Palmer House Hotel. All right, you guys ready, Christkindlmarket?
Yes.
All right, let's do this. They're doing architectural tours over there, it looks like. Chicago at night. It's hard to beat this. All the lights, the holiday decor, and the trolleys are all decked out in lights. I've always loved the slope on this building here. You can see how it slopes all the way to the top. They got the Christmas lights. I like that. Whoa, this is cool looking. There's like a random sculpture and some stained glass windows right here. It looks like it's a Chicago Temple First United Methodist Church. Very beautiful stained glass windows. The Christkindlmarket is right there, across the street, next to City Hall. That's where we're heading. Just got to get through the traffic, play a little Frogger. Hopefully I don't die.